I lived with them for 2 years in terror. I was afraid to go to the bathroom at night for fear of encountering them. Can you imagine? They changed so much. They became silent, not speaking, and looking at everyone with hostile glares. I saw many strange things in black bags that they brought, and I was anxious about them, wanting to know more. One day, I discovered they were bringing things from the slaughterhouses: sheep horns, animal hooves, and bags of blood. I was truly scared and had no idea what they were doing with those things. Then my husband approached me, and I agreed immediately. I wanted to escape this horror. In reality, I got married and lived my life far from them in one of the Upper Egypt governorates. My mother visited me only once since my marriage, and no one could stand her. She was truly frightening. She had a fight with one of my husband's sisters, and the woman died the next day. Everyone began to fear me because of my mother, even my mother-in-law, but I never dared to visit them at their home until my mother died, and then my father passed away. I traveled to them, and there the house was strange, filled with odd things and terrifying drawings on the walls. After the mourning period, I stayed in our house for a while since I was their only child. Later, my husband decided to live in Cairo and work there, so we moved to my parents' house. I felt scared of the house, but I always played verses from the Holy Quran. Gradually, I began to see many people dressed in white, and they told me they lived in the house and wouldn't harm me. I got used to seeing them every day and no longer feared them. I gave birth to 4 boys and lived in that house for years. Even after my husband died, I raised my children there. I never feared those things because they never harmed me. And here my grandmother finished her story. We looked at her with a mix of terror, excitement, and fear, our eyes wide with fright. After she finished, I asked her nervously, "Grandma, do you deal with ghosts, spirits, and demons?" She looked at me with wide eyes and didn't respond but screamed at our small faces, saying, "Get away from me now." We all jumped in fear, and my mother came in yelling at us for bothering Grandma. A week later, Grandma died and we didn't understand anything. Did she really deal with demons as she told us? Did she see them? Were they still in the house or not?